What's up guys, Tallbrick Studios here coming at you with another LEGO Star Wars review video, and today we're talking about a retired set, one of my all-time favorites, and I did not pick it up when it came out in 2016, and I'm so sad I didn't, because now if you want to get it brand new, it's going to cost you somewhere around 280 to upwards of 300 and more for the 75155 Rebel U-Wing fighter. Now this came out in 2016, like I said, for about $80, and then you see the piece count 659, 5 minifigures, and a great build. So let's get into it. So we first have your manual, and I'm going to stop a little more on this manual than others, because if you look at the back, look how clean that looks. Look at how good that looks. That makes me want to collect all of the minifigures and all of the sets. Actually, out of all of the sets that are right here on this page, I am only missing 75154, the TIE Striker. So I really did enjoy the Rogue One set wave. Hopefully we get some in the future again, or we get reboots of something, because these sets were golden. I don't think we're going to get them as good as they were, because I think this was top tier LEGO Star Wars quality back in 2016, 2017. But anyways, very large manual. And then onto the figures. First we have Bistan. And Bistan's a great figure. He is unique to this set. I think all of these minifigures are unique to this set. Maybe not the pilot. Maybe not. I think he is still, though, which makes this set so valuable. This guy in particular, because he has a completely new head mold, which looks awesome. If you look at that, it is completely made brand new for him. LEGO doesn't like to do that always, but when they do, it usually turns out well for them, because this is a very unique character. We only see him in one or two shots of Rogue One, maybe, and it's when he's flying over the beach, mowing people down in the sidecar gun spot. So he's a cool character to have, Bistan. Very unique figure. Next to him we have just a Rebel Trooper. I think he might have a name on Bricklink, but I don't really know. On here it's just Rebel Trooper. He does have some great detail. I love the ammo pouches. I love his torso print. Almost all the Rebels that came out of Rogue One were so spot on and such good quality. Like the Resistance fighters from the episode 7 were okay, but like this was top tier in my opinion. I mean, look at the head, the helmet mold. I think it's the same one from the Cloud City car, the Cloud Hopper or whatever it's called. But it was just overall it's just a unique character. His back printing is cool. No arm printing, leg printing. So yeah, he's a good addition. Great to have in the set. Next we have the most expensive figure in the set right now, standalone, Jyn Erso. And Jyn Erso comes in a few sets, but and all of her figures are unique to her, I believe. This one is especially unique because they gave her the cloth poncho, which is awesome. That's probably what drives her cost up so much, because I think this figure alone is like $34, $38. Doesn't have much printing on the legs, which is sad. She does have good body printing, but obviously I would have to take off all of this to show you, and I feel like that's silly, because whenever LEGO does this, they give them cloth pieces. We like that, but why not give her more arm printing and leg printing if her torso, they know, is going to be covered by the poncho? And I guess one could argue, well, what if she takes the poncho off? Fair enough. I mean, this figure, the scene, she is from, they kind of combined figures here. So like the first two that I showed you are from this Rebel, like actually you see them, or you can see them in the Battle of Scarif during that part of the movie. This Jyn Erso, she never has a rocket launcher, first of all, but I like it. Her figure appearance, if you compare 1-to-1, this outfit you can see her wear when she is going to her father in his secret military base on Edu, I think it's called. So they kind of combine those two scenes because that scene also has a U-wing. But again, I also forgot to check out her helmet. Her helmet is brand new too. It's got that dual hairpiece mold going. Very nice detail. She does have two faces as well. So great figure. Great to add to the collection. Next we have Cassian Andor, and I think Cassian is a great figure from this set. He is actually not from either of the two scenes in the movie. This Cassian is from when he is in Jedha City, when they go and try to find Saul. So he's a great character, got a lot of detail on the back. He's pretty damn accurate to what we see in the movie, so nothing at all wrong with him, in my opinion. He does have two faces, which is awesome. Love when Lego gives us that extra detail. Next we have the U-wing pilot, and I think this is in the throw-in, which I like. They could have stopped with 4 figures like the new one, but they didn't. They went for a little extra. He's a great figure. They always love to pack these pilots, these Rebel pilots, with so much detail. I mean, literally from the helmet, top of the helmet, all the way down, it is continuous detail. Continuous. And I love that. He's got some decent back printing as well. I love the unique helmet that they give him. I like the design. And when you take it off, he does have 2 faces, so that is good. There. Let's remove these and get ourselves into the set as well, because this is honestly one of my favorite sets. And like I said, I'm so sad I didn't pick it up for $80 when it was in the store, or when it was on sale for less than that. It would have been great for investing. So this one's packed full of unique design features and playability, because we'll start about down here. So down here we have these little hooks. You pull on them and they open. Same goes for the other side, and then you can flick out one of these turrets and actually recreate the scene in the movie where Bistan is mowing Empire soldiers, stormtroopers, whatever, down on the beach. He actually destroys an AT-AT or whatever that variant was on Scarif. When you're done, you close it up and you're good to go fly. You could fit a decent amount of people in there, decent amount of figures. It goes back a lot. The other door does open, so you can have both of them open at the same time, which is really nice. And then both have guns on the same side, so it's not like one side can be playable and the other one isn't. So that's really cool that they did that. Very accurate to the movie, because I believe that they can look down through the cockpit and see. I actually have to go look back and see where this comes from, this clear piece, because I don't remember that. Something tells me it's wrong, and when I look it up after this video, I don't know why I didn't look it up beforehand. I just got done with work, but a lot of things to do today. Lots of people wanted to talk to me, but yeah, I just don't know. And another thing that annoys me about the set was the stickers. Most of them are fine, like the ones on the panel doors, those are fine, but these ones on a clear piece like this, it just hurts. I hate when they do that, because sometimes they're not always going to be as accurate, and the mistakes are going to be known very easily when it's on a clear windshield piece. Other than that, though, I thought this set was very well balanced. If you want to untuck the wings and get it into that flying position we see it in when it escapes Jedha City and when it escapes Edu, just look at how nice that looks. Like, look at that. That's good on display, and you can display it like that. It is a bit big when it's got its wings out, I will say that. So displaying it like that might not be the best case, but it looks so clean. Like the playability is swoosh it around. I'm not doing a very good job of swooshing it because it's just so large. But when you're done, simply snaps back into place like so, and you're back into its condensed form for landing. It does have a few more features. This back piece opens, but no minifigures can get out of it, so I think that's just for design. It's got nice design up here. I like how the color is not just your average gray or dark spaceship. It's got white, gray, yellow, blue, all this stuff. Cockpit is printed. It's a printed piece, which is nice. It does open up and you can fit one pilot in there, obviously, which is good. So you can fit, I think you can fit all your minifigures in this one build, which is awesome. Lastly, I was playing around with it. They do have stud shooters, or flick fire missiles, or whatever you want to call them. Spring-loaded shooters, that's what they are. And they're so well hidden in this build. It's awesome. Because most of the time they have to put them and the backs of these stick out all the time. Watch this. To load it, you go right in here to the front, like so. And if you were watching, you'll notice that something popped up right there. Well, watch. If you wanted to really play with it, all you gotta do, press down on that, see how it's a little elevated? They created a mechanism where you can fire them without them having to actually be touched. So, and when you're done, they go right back in. One of Lego's best designs ever. And you can actually, it looks good if they're in there, rather than not. So, I really like how Lego hid them. So it doesn't break up the set when you're displaying it. But if you want to play with it, go right ahead. So yeah, I really am sad I didn't get this set with all these awesome figures sooner, when it was actually on shelves. I think that's a lot of us Lego enjoyers, Star Wars enjoyers, whatnot, always are like, oh, I'll get that next time, I'll get that next time. And then the next time rolls around and you go to get it on massive discount and they're already bought up by everyone. And then you got to go to the secondary market. But yeah, this is the 75155 Rebel U-Wing Fighter. Let me know what you guys think, because I'm giving this one a 9 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10 because of those small little discrepancies with the cockpit not being printed on the bottom. But between the figures and the build, the playability, the size, it's a good size. And it was a fun build. I didn't find it to be that monotonous as some Legos can be. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and catch you guys on the next one.